Hello, and thank you for continuing this class. I want to congratulate you thus far for following up, and it shows how dedicated you are towards changing your style of leadership and getting more value for your efforts. And we are going to be looking in this subclass, be intriguing. We have looked at a whole lot, and if you've been able to implement all these attributes in this short period of time, you would have started seeing results. You would have started getting comments. You would have started seeing people saying, "Oh, I'm seeing changes and I like it." Or you would have started seeing new inputs, new commitment from your team members, your teammates, and subordinate and followers. Be intriguing in your words, be intriguing in your action, be intriguing in your deeds, in your looks, the way you carry yourself, the way you portray yourself, the way you speak. There is something about a leader and how you command attention. People don't even need to know who is speaking before they want to know who is speaking. I could be facing the front like this and somebody, my leader, will speak behind me, or somebody will speak behind me. The way the person speaks, the way the intonation, the tone, the choice of words would make you understand that this is somebody that has something to offer. This is that is a leader. There are kind of comments one will make and that are not expected of a leader. There are kind of gestures one will make that are not expected of a leader. So you need to understudy how a leader should portray him or herself, how a leader should speak in public, how a leader should carry himself, how a leader should dress. Your dressing should be optimal at all times. It should be accurate. You should know how to combine your colors. You should know what to wear per occasion. It matters because people are looking up to you. There are certain expectations. There are certain things that are expected of a leader. People want to emulate you. People, because of the things you do, people want to do it. So if you don't set the right goal, the right expectations through the way you speak, because we've seen in the music world where what musicians use in singing becomes the order of the day, becomes the new words that are used in town because they are seen as icons, they are seen as role model. It's the same thing if the president of a country uses a word and that is not meant to be used, whether it's right or it's wrong, people just take hold of it and start using it. So as a leader, before you step out each day, you need to plan your day. You need to ensure that everything you are doing it's according to what is expected of you as a leader, as a role model, as a pace setter. So mind the words you say. Don't be the reason because of the way you speak litigations are brought to your organizations. Be mindful of the laws, the rules that govern the society where you operate. Be it an organization, be it a firm, be it just a team. Don't assume the words you use in your closet are appropriate in the open, especially to people of the the opposite gender. As a man or as a woman, mind the words you say to the opposite sex so that it will not belittle your standard. And to whom much is given, much is expected. The more you rise in rank as a leader, the more you should probably speak less of vague things or things that are inappropriate. Don't make unnecessary jokes because people will read meaning to it. Not because you are not a human being, not because you cannot make jokes, but because people have listening ears. And everything you do, people want to read meaning to it. People want to pick the aligning tone, even when you don't mean it. So in your dress sense, there are things people would consider inappropriate until you do it. So if you are expecting, for instance, you work in a bank and you expect people to dress corporately, and you have to come in dressed, probably wearing shorts as a leader, it sends a message that it has become ideal for anybody to wear. So it takes us back to the point of commitment where what you say should match with what you do. You cannot say let's dress appropriately and you are dressing inappropriately, and you're asking every other person not to do what you are doing to do the right thing. You are saying inordinate things, you are saying inappropriate things, but you are fighting against people doing same, and you want them to say the right things. If you use the F word in the office environment, you use the F word in your mails, how do you refrain people from doing same to their colleagues? So the entire environment become a toxic environment, courtesy of the leader. So that is why you need to be intriguing. People need to admire the way you speak. People need to admire the way you look. A leader that does not have a good ambience, or the way you keep your table neat, the way you keep your office neat, the way you keep your car neat, the way you keep yourself neat matters. You have to smell nice as a leader, because people will always approach you from time to time. So you cannot afford for people to come and they are holding their nose, or people are coming to you and staying far because of the odor that they perceive from your breath. So the way you speak, the way you look, and your actions are critical. Now, this is why your actions are critical. Sometimes you take some decisions and actions unknown to you. You can even be in the car park and then you do some things. And the truth is, wherever you are, people are just you are the focus, you are the attention, especially where you are the leader. Whether you take note of it or not, people have eyes on you throughout the day. People just want to learn from you, and that is why everything you do matters. People are looking at you because they want to learn from you. Nobody looks at the janitor, nobody looks at the gatekeeper, nobody looks at the messenger. But people wants to look at you when you're coming in. How is he dressed? How does he respond to greeting? How does he greet? How does he? What's the first thing he does? So that they want to know how to also become a leader. Oh, if this is what he does, then it's right for me to do same. So that is why you need in all we have listed, in all we have said, you have to be at the top of your game, because people want to emulate you. And when you become intriguing, you become a sought after. It becomes difficult for people to leave you, because they know they love being around you. There is a lot to learn from you, and they want to aspire to be like you. Have you seen people wanting to step into your shoes because of who was in that shoes, in that space? It's because of the legacy you have left behind. Because people want to just be more or less a better version of you because of what they've learned from you, and people just want to sit on your seat. And for instance, it's maybe the president, you liked the former president of a country, and you're aspiring to sit on that seat immediately after he has left, because of the legacy he has put in there, the way he addressed the nation, the way he was able to resolve crisis, the way he looked, the way he appears, the way he always spoke. And then when you come on board, you are like a protege, or you are like a better version of that leader. And that is because of so much that you have learned, that you have taken from. And that's because the leader was intriguing. Don't be a leader that people don't even want to talk about. Don't be a leader that people don't even want to take cognizance of. You are a leader, but you are not a leader in their sight. So be intriguing. If it takes you to learn new things, look at your own mentors, research things that can make you better in this line. Go ahead and do it, because people are looking up to you. People are ready to learn from you. People are ready to emulate you, and emulate you and walk in your footsteps. So you are leaving a footprint. Leave a footprint that you'll be proud to put down your name for generations to come. And as they look back, it will always be said that you made this mark, and you have set this pace for everybody to follow. So in your words, in your action, in your looks, ensure that you are always intriguing. See you in the next class.